Did you know that phrases have a profound impact on the way we think and feel about ourselves and the world around us? They can inspire us to dream bigger, reach for the stars, and push ourselves to achieve our goals. One of the most powerful phrases that can help us think big is anything is possible. This phrase reminds us that there are no limits to what we can achieve if we believe in ourselves and work hard. Another phrase that can help us think big is dream big. This simple but impactful statement encourages us to set our sights high and aim for our biggest, most audacious goals. By dreaming big, we allow ourselves to imagine the possibilities and envision a future that is beyond our current reality. The phrase shoot for the moon is another powerful phrase that can help us think big. It encourages us to aim high even if we fall short of our goals, because by doing so, we'll still achieve great things. This phrase reminds us that taking risks and aiming for the impossible can lead to amazing outcomes. Think outside the box is another phrase that can help us think big. It encourages us to break free from conventional thinking and explore new and unconventional ideas. By challenging ourselves to think differently, we can unlock our creativity and come up with innovative solutions to complex problems. Finally, the phrase never give up can help us think big by reminding us that success is not always easy or immediate. It encourages us to persevere through challenges and setbacks and keep our eyes on the prize. By staying focused on our goals and refusing to give up, we can achieve amazing things and make our biggest dreams a reality. Let's change our perspective on certain phrases and see how we can change things around. So, let's look at this phrase that creates small negative mind images. It's no use, we are whipped. How we can change this around is we are not whipped yet. Let's keep trying. Here's a new angle. Let's look at another example. I was in that business once and failed. Never again. We can change our perspective on this by saying, I went broke, but it was my own fault. I'm going to try again. Another phrase that creates small negative mind images. I've tried, but the product won't sell. People don't want it. We can change this to saying, so far I've not been able to sell this product, but I know it's good and I'm going to find the formula that will put it over. How about this one? This is another phrase that creates small negative mind images. The market is saturated. Imagine 75% of the potential has already been sold. Better get out. How we can switch this around to a positive mind image is imagine 25% of the market is still not sold. Count me in, this looks big. Another negative phrase is their orders have been small, cut them off. We can switch this around to say their orders have been small. Let's map out a plan for selling them more of their needs. Another interesting example is 5 years is too long a time to spend before I'll get into the top ranks in your company. Count me out. We can switch this around by saying 5 years is not really a long time. Just think, that leaves me with 30 years to serve at a high level. Another phrase is the competition has all the advantage. How do you expect me to sell against them? We can switch this around by saying competition is strong. There's no denying that. But no one ever has all the advantages. Let's put our heads together and figure out a way to beat them at their own game. Another phrase that creates small negative mind images is nobody will ever want that product. How do we switch this around? We can switch this around by saying in this present form, it may not be saleable. But let's consider some modifications. Here's a good one. Let's wait until a recession comes along, then buy stocks. Why not switch this around to say, let's invest now, beyond prosperity, not depression. Another example related to job. I'm too young or old for the job. Why don't we switch this around to say, being young or old is a distinct advantage. Another phrase that creates small negative mind images. It won't work. Let me prove it. The image: dark, gloom, disappointment, grief, failure. Why not switch this around to say, it will work, let me prove it? The image: bright, hope, success, fun, and victory. In conclusion, these phrases are just a few examples of how powerful words and phrases can inspire us to think big and achieve great things. By adopting a mindset of limitless possibilities and embracing these powerful phrases, we can overcome obstacles, tap into our full potential, and create a brighter future for ourselves and those around us.